Strike away and out away is Homer Bailey. Ground ball to third. Frazier gloves. Throw to first, and Homer Bailey, for the second time in his major league career, has tossed a no-hitter.
A long way back, and he makes the catch against the wall on the warning track. A spectacular.
Is being waved in. Here's the throw to the plate. It is not in time, and that is the ball game. Unbelievable.
There's the 1-0 pitch.
There's that curve.
Swing and a drive way back into right field. Oh my goodness, this one has gone a long way.
Hit the catwalk.
It hit the catwalk, and that's going to be a home run for Prince Fielder as it bounces back onto the field. How majestic was that?
It's a shame that it hit that catwalk, because I would have loved to see how far that hanging curveball that Ramos threw the Prince would go.
Here's Luis Cruz. He has flied out and struck out. Manny Machado, foul territory, long throw. Oh, mercy! Got to see that one for a few years. What a play by Machado into foul territory, and then with that cannon for an arm.
So here's Perez.
And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Brandon Pena will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game, as he had 3 hits in the victory. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Pablo Jimenez will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday, as he took an 0 for 4 in the ballgame. And a shot back to the mound, but he manages to glove it. Throw back to first. Number 43 will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Brandon Pena is ready to go here as we begin the third. swinging a P-Rod back to the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out. Brandon Nellis will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Number 43 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Number 43 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Here we go now. Let's go. Where's that first now? Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Aaron Grimsley will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. As they... Felipe Garcia will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Adis has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Number 43 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they've been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
Claude Metz will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there.
Here's the 3-1. Swinging a drive. Down the right field line. It is gone! It is gone! He's unbelievable! Walk-off winner! We are not worthy! Unbelievable! How many times will he do it?
Line drive, base hit. There it is. 4,000 hits. Janssen. The third man in baseball history to have 4,000 hits. He does it in the first inning, and the Yankees come out of the dugout to congratulate him for a great achievement. In Japanese, David, they would say omedeto, which is congratulations.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Number 43 will take his first cuts now. Off to a fast start here in the early going. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Espinoza is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one.
Carpenter making everybody wait a little bit longer now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 6-1 Boston. 9th inning of game 6. Koji ready. He turns on the rubber. The 2-2 home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The 2013 Red Sox are the world champions, and Boston strong. Bedlam at Fenway Park as the Red Sox clinch the World Series at Fenway for the first time in 95 years.
Pablo Jimenez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Number 43 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Number 43 will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. This is bounced sharply and right through the opening on the right side. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good. Juan Cruz will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Brock Peterson will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball. The runner's breaking for home. And a step off, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
And you wonder if maybe he's kicking himself at third base right now for not trying to score on this. It's a heck of a play just to make the catch. And you wonder if he would have been able to get up and then throw a perfect strike to the plate. That might have been asking a lot.
In the dirt here, but quick reactions are going to keep those runners put at second and third. high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Chavis is there, and he puts this. Number 43 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my Lou there. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Pablo Jimenez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Pedro Silva will dig in. He popped out his first time. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely. Number 43 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Number 43 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And the runner back in standing. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Fouled straight back. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Runners off for second. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Almost. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
That'll be a 3-2 to Machado. And the pitch is lined on one hop to Cano. Flip it to short one. And they throw to third. Why, I don't know. The throw back to second. Nix back to third. Euclid tags the runner out. Now a throw to first. The throw back to second. Triple play. It's a triple play. They got a triple play. An amazing triple play.
Now Franzen is 1 for 1 as a pinch hitter this year. He hasn't started the ball game. See his numbers from last year. 3rd highest average in the National League from the All-Star break on. The bases loaded. Phillies down 2. And Franzen lines one toward right center field. That's going to split the gap and go to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Carrera. He'll score. They're waving Michael Young home. The throw to the plate. The Phillies have won it. Kevin Franzen comes off the bench and shoots a 3-run double into the gap.
Pedro Mendoza will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now a ball lined towards center field. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, let's see how Harrisburg will line it up on D. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. And he lays off there 1-0. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. Nolan Cookston will stand in now with the bases loaded. And this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Oh, my gosh, he is falling apart out there right now. That's the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't he know that?
Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Pena is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Hans Felder will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Swing and a ball line softly to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Felipe Garcia will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. Number 43 will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening. Nolan Cookston will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. Felipe Garcia will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Number 43 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Andre Thompson will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Number 43 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Mendoza is there, 2 gone. Number 43 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. the further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And as it turns out, he won't test it. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another 0-2 home. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the... Pablo Jimenez will step in now. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Brandon Pena will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game. He can make up for it with a big hit right here.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who...
2-2 the count. And Votto lifts it in the air, center field. Gomez at the wall. Gomez leaps, and he makes the catch! A game saver! Carlos Gomez! Unbelievable! The Brewers win! And that is hammered! Oh my! Big fly for Mark Trumbo. 2-0 Halos. I've never seen a baseball go that far in this ballpark.
That one almost off the sign where it says Raiders for tickets. 1-800-Raiders.
Outfield shortening up now with a tying run at second. The pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air to left center field. Span of the run. On the run way back. He does. He caught it. He caught it. It's a diving spectacular catch to end the game. Unbelievable. Denard Span has done it again. He saves the night. What a play to end the game. Skidding on the grass. Shy of the warning track. Sliding on his back. Onto the track. And bang, zoom. A Curly W's in the books.
Bases loaded. 2 outs. Bottom 9. A no-hitter in the balance. Dodge, check swing, it gets away. Here comes Stanton. It's a no-hitter. Henderson Alvarez. Miami wins it. One of the strangest finishes you'll ever see. Results in the 5th no-hitter in Marlin history. How many pitchers have celebrated a no-hitter coming from the on-deck circle?
Here's a high drive, deep center field. Uh-oh! He's done it! He's hit for the cycle. Mike Trout. Unbelievable. 6th youngest player. The hit for the cycle. 4th in the live ball era. Goodness gracious, what a night.
Will Venable. He hits one high and deep into right center field. Rodriguez and Bold, leaping against the wall, and he got it! Sam Bold, a Super Sam catch on that one, springing to the top of the wall, he hauls it in.
Are you kidding me?
You don't get much better than that. Hernandez celebrates the great catch on the mound.
He should.
Wow, he says.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. Right center field. Get out of here. It is gone. Flash down. It's ice cream time. Jose Lobaton with yet another walk-off. And the Rays survive to play another game. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. 5-4. Tie game in the ninth. Jay.